Good evening, good evening, good evening. Hey, what's up, Facebook? Good evening. Listen, it is Thursday, December 5th, 2019. Man, it is almost 2020. Do you have your goals ready for 2020? It is almost 2020. So we are excited about this show here tonight. We have a great guest on tonight. Man, this is one of my favorite members. She gives me a hard time. She tells me about myself. She does all that stuff. But I'm excited to have her on because she does these great events around the country, and so I'm excited. But before we get into that, what I do want to say, I just want to say hello to everyone. If you can start doing some watch parties and start to share this broadcast, let everybody know that the USBC Directory Live. Listen, we are one of the few shows online every week. We bring you great Black-owned businesses. You won't see this on some of the major cable networks. We bring great Black-owned businesses around the country and around the world. People that you may have never heard of all around the country. We bring them to you so that you might know that there's some excellent Black-owned businesses that you can support. So I don't just want you to learn about them. I actually want you to reach out to them, email them, go onto their website, buy their products, buy their services. We must support our own businesses. So I do want to say thank you also. A few days ago on Black Friday, we actually had a great Black Friday show. Man, that was excellent. So we had about 4,500 views. I want to say thank you to everyone that supported our businesses with all of those products. Thank you so much. That was absolutely amazing. It was a great time. So we really excited. We were excited about that. You know, Pettylicious was one of our companies. She talked about body foot scrubs and her shoes that she has. So that was really great. We also had Grace Moore that came in and she talked about a scarf. So if you have not purchased any of those products, go back to our show from the last week. You can do it on Facebook or you can do it on YouTube, and you can see many of these great companies. Another one of the companies that we have was Bemenda Coffee, Bemenda Black-owned coffee company that does business with individuals out of Cameroon, out of Africa. So that was absolutely amazing. And so we had a few other companies as well. And it had some great designers. We had some companies also that had just some great products also. And the last one that we actually did, which was really exciting, was our company. Man, they had necklaces and they had chokers. So man, it was so great having that show. It was so great actually doing that show. So definitely want you to go back and watch that show and make sure. Are you supporting Black businesses? Are you supporting Black businesses during this holiday season? So it is important for us to make sure that we're supporting our businesses. So I'm not going to take up much of my time because my guest is at an event, and we're getting ready to bring her on. I want to introduce her properly. And so she is live at an event, and she will be talking about an event that she's getting ready to have herself, which is good. So I'm going to be introducing a United States Black Chambers member, Ms. Velma Trayham of Millionaire Mastermind Academy. Again, Velma Trayham of Millionaire Mastermind Academy. She is in Atlanta, Georgia. And we're so excited to be able to bring her on the broadcast because she does so much with many different companies around the country. She does a lot of traveling. She does a lot of speaking. She does a lot of events. And she is excited about helping men and women just become millionaires, and then also just really grow your passion and grow your businesses. So I want to welcome to the broadcast Ms. Velma Trayham. How are you doing today, ma'am?
I am doing great. Thank you very much for asking, and thank you for having me.
No, this is great. Listen, I love these shows where we're kind of like live, and we're live here, you're live over there, and definitely this is amazing. So tell us, introduce yourself a little bit and tell us where you are and what you're doing there.
Yeah, absolutely. So my name is Velma Trayham, president and founder of the Millionaire Mastermind Academy, where we're ending poverty through entrepreneurship for women worldwide. And right now I am in Atlanta at the Atlantic Station. Corey Moore, Pro Networking King, has a networking event tonight, a holiday mixer. So we are here supporting, and I'll be speaking here shortly. So that's here.
No, that is amazing. So that is amazing. So this is great. All right. So tell everybody a little bit about yourself, about your business. Just to kind of give a little bit of information about you because you're doing some great things in Atlanta. Listen, Velma, I see you on Facebook, and you always doing something on Facebook. So tell everybody about what you have going on.
All right. So I'll start with a little bit about how I started, right? So I've only
Well,
had
I
two
wanted
jobs.
to, yeah, you're covering up the camera there. Don't want you to cover up the camera there. Yeah, there you go. All right, you're looking great right there.
All right. All right. So a little bit about how I started. I've only had two jobs in my entire life. At 21 years old, I worked for Google for 9 months, and then I worked for a subrogation firm for a year and a half. And then after that, I started my entrepreneur journey. And my first three companies failed, but I decided that I wasn't going to stop. I decided that I was going to use everything that I learned through those failures to continue to go. And so to fast forward, my fourth company was successful. I was able to sell it, and then fifth company, same thing. And then I transitioned into um, ThinkZilla, which is a brand engagement consulting firm that we've just celebrated 7 years. Um, and the Millionaire Mastermind Academy was birthed out of a deep need for understanding what the resources and the things that entrepreneurs, aspiring entrepreneurs, didn't have, because I know what I didn't have, and I know the challenges that I had as I was embarking upon my journey. So I decided to create something that will solve that problem. Oftentimes, entrepreneurs, they don't really understand um, how to market their business. They don't know how to build their business, and they don't necessarily know how to leverage the public and the private space to actually. And so that's why I created the Millionaire Mastermind Academy with an aim to end poverty. It's all about ending poverty. So I believe that poverty is a state of mind, and that we can do it, and we will.
I love it. I love it. No, so this is really great. So you really have a great mission there. So give us a couple of your success stories with some of the companies that you work with, who you've been able to help grow and expand, how you've been able to help brand their companies as well. Give us a few success stories, anyone that comes to the top of your.
Yeah, so one of my favorite clients, her name is Pamela Austin. She's the CEO and founder of Jive Juice Company. She's actually the first African American owned juice company to be placed in Whole Foods. I started working with Pamela when she just had the idea of juicing. And so we're going on 5 years now. So from the idea, we birthed the business, which is Jive Juice Company. Juicing is very essential. And now she's in Whole Foods in Houston, Texas, and we're working on getting her placed across the U.S. But in terms of grassroots and business development, so we came in and helped her with, her vision statement, her mission statement, understanding what her unique value proposition is, helping her with her brand positioning, helping her to get the messaging out, her content strategy, understanding who her target audience is. So we helped her pretty much build now what's called a global brand, because everyone all around the world know who Jive Juice Company is. And so that is definitely one of our success stories, and I'm so excited for Tamala Austin.
Well, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Did you know that she's a member here with the chamber?
I did not know that.
Yes, Miss Tamla. You know I know Tamla. That's crazy. So yeah, she's one of our members. I just talked to her the other day, and she told me about how some things are getting ready to happen for her and her business. It's a small world. It's a small world. Listen, if you are out there, you're a business owner, I would highly suggest that you become a member of the chamber. We are here to help grow our businesses and help to expand them and to really
Hey,
get them into
Nancy!
market
I'm so sorry. Do you
where
know
they.
Nancy?
Go ahead and introduce
Nancy,
her.
wait.
Go ahead.
This is Brian, the U.S. Chamber of Commerce.
How are
I'm
you
doing an
doing?
interview. How are you? Yes.
This is
Good to see you. Good to see you. I'm excited. I'm excited
We're
because a
live.
lot of
We're
people
live,
are
and she's meeting people live, everyone. And this is what we do here
so
on the
Nancy
USBC
was
Director Live.
she is the CEO of the Urban Leader in Atlanta, so she's one of our.
All right, there you go. Your earpiece fell a little bit. Tell us again who she was. You covering the camera there, Velma. There you go. Yeah, it's. I think your earpiece may have fallen out there on your end. You want to make sure you make sure your earpiece is in there. so I can hear you much. There you
Okay.
go.
So,
There we go. That's better. That's better. It's only live. That's, stuff like that happens when you're live. So tell us one more time who she was for those that are watching.
Nancy Flake Johnson, she's the CEO of the Urban League, of the Greater Urban League of Atlanta. She's actually one of our speakers for the summit on the 16th.
Okay, I really want to get into that summit. So this is excellent. So tell us, everybody that's watching, tell us about this event where you are right now. Tell us what's going on, what's happening, what you're doing there.
Right now, we are at Corey Moore. He is the president of Pro Networking. He's the networking king of Atlanta, and he have these events quarterly. Hundreds of small business owners comes out. He supports the entrepreneurs, and so this is one of his holiday mixers, in which I am one, and we are excited to be here supporting Corey Moore.
Okay, no, that is absolutely amazing. So, and you're going to be speaking. So, what will you be speaking about at that event there?
Entrepreneurship and how the Millionaire Mastermind Academy is ending poverty through entrepreneurship.
Okay. No, that is great. All right. So this is excellent. So you have an event here coming up in about a week or so, 2 Mondays from now, December the 16th, right? December 16th,
Yes.
2019. So tell everyone about this event and some of the guests that you have, because as I look at the list here, you have some heavy hitters. You have Jamal Bryant, which is, everyone who knows about Jamal Bryant is amazing. I see you have Stacy Key, you have Dr. Julianne Malvo. So now she does some great work, and Catherine Horgan. So you have quite a few heavy hitters on. So tell everyone a little bit about this event that you have coming up on December the 16th, and it's going from 9 o'clock in the morning to 5 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yes, absolutely. Through the Millionaire Mastermind Academy, one of our programs is an economic empowerment event every single month where we help women entrepreneurs launch successful businesses, those that are transitioning from corporate into entrepreneurship. And so over the last 2 years, we've been able to mentor 4,600 women through our monthly events in person. Every month we have about 200 to 300 women that actually attend our Millionaire Mastermind business forums. And so through that, there have been some women that have really, really taken some great strides in launching their business and actually getting things done. So we decided that we would celebrate them and honor them and do it on a large scale. And so, with that being said, I decided that a lot of the women, a lot of the speakers on our summit, for our summit, they are women that have actually come in and mentored the women through our Millionaire Mastermind fireside chats that we have. And so I just decided that I would bring all of my relationships together so that we can actually be resources to these women. We are here to help them learn, build, and scale. And so for all of the entrepreneurs that have no clue about where the resources are, where do they go from here, or what do they do, we put together a really, really amazing program so that they can go into 2020 with a bang. Excited to have BB&T as our presenting sponsor. And so, yeah, it's just all about lifting one another as we climb and really, really, doing the work in terms of connecting entrepreneurs to great resources. And that's what I really love about the U.S. Black
Chamber. You're too much. You're too much. So, but why is this work so important to you? Like, you obviously you have a passion for it. Why is this work so important? Because you mentioned something earlier. So many people, they get into business and they have a product, they have a service, and they just feel like if I open up my company today, automatically, thousands of people are going to start buying my product and service. And that's not necessarily the case. So, but why are you so passionate about this, helping individuals to grow their business?
The reason I'm passionate about this is because, you know what, and I hate to get, biblical here, but I'm going to put it out here because it is what it is, right?
Absolutely.
So the Bible tells us that for the people perish for a lack of knowledge. And
right.
The Bible also tells us that where there is no vision, the people perish. And so with saying that and with understanding that, the reason why this is so important to me is because growing up in very, very humble beginnings, I realized that if I wanted to change the trajectory of my life and my future, I had to do something different. And I didn't have a me when I started my journey. So when you think about the next generation of leaders, um, my children is in this next generation of leaders. And so it's important that we do what we can do to actually be able to leave something for them and to teach them how to do these things. So not just giving them the fish, but teaching them how to fish. So I think that, this is so near and dear to my heart. A little bit, my mother, I had a whole, and I'm very transparent about my upbringings because it is not how you start, but it is how you finish. I just got my doctorate, by the way. Okay. Um,
Congratulations.
Thank you. So I grew up very, very humble beginnings, and I wasn't exposed to a lot of things, and I fulfilled that. If they didn't grow up with, a silver spoon in their mouth, then maybe perhaps they cannot, reach the goals that they want to reach. And so I just think that it's important to inspire and to let people know through hope that you can do it. And so that's why I'm so passionate because I didn't have it. And so now I get an opportunity to be the solution to the problem in which I did not have as an aspiring entrepreneur.
So, really quickly, again, we're here today with Velma Trayham, and she's one of the members of the United States Black Chambers. Velma Trayham of Millionaire Mastermind Academy. Want to welcome everyone that's watching the broadcast, and I do want to say hello to some of the viewers that are watching. I want to say hello to James Ross, the second, and hello Sonia Barnes Davis. Thank you for joining the broadcast, and everybody else that's watching. Thank you for joining us again. We're here with Velma Trayham. So Velma, you have this event that's coming up next week, and you have Jamal Bryant. So a lot of people have heard of him. Some people have not. So tell us who he is because he's definitely one of your headliners. And how did you land him? What made you pick him for this particular event that you have coming up on the 16th?
Yeah, absolutely. So a couple of months ago, I had the opportunity to be a guest on Dr. Jamal's show, Power to the People. And you know what? This man is like, he is like the modern day tell it how it is. You know what I'm saying? He's going to tell it how it is. And I believe that it's important that we do that because too many people, allow people to box them in. And I believe that when you embrace the authenticity of who you are, then our economies can change and so can our communities. So I love the way his deliverables are. I love how he delivered his message. And so during the interview, we just kind of meshed. I'm like, man, this guy is awesome. And
Yeah.
so he have a program in his church for entrepreneurs. And so I thought, what better way to launch this inaugural summit than to have Dr. Jamal Bryant there? And so, I reached out to him. He said, absolutely, Velma. And then so that's how that came about.
No, that is great. Yeah, he's doing some great work. And one of the things that he just did here recently, I don't know if you saw, he actually many of the entrepreneurs inside of his church on Black Friday, Small Business Sunday, even on Cyber Monday, I think, he brought them in to sell their products during that weekend, and he makes sure that individuals support Black-owned businesses. Uh, so that was great.
Yeah, absolutely.
So tell us about this event. Tell us a little bit more about this event. What's going to happen while you're there? What can people? So obviously, we want people to be able to sign up. What website do they need to go to sign up if they want to attend this event? If they're somewhere in the Atlanta area, tell us a little bit more about the event that you have coming up next in a couple of weeks.
Absolutely. So the Millionaire Mastermind Academy Entrepreneur Summit will be held December the 16th at the Hyatt Regency Hotel downtown Atlanta. And the mission for the event for the summit is to teach entrepreneurs how to learn, build, and scale successful businesses. And with that, we have programming such as doing business with the government, doing business with in the private space. So we have Stacy King, who is the president and CEO of the Georgia Minority Supplier Development Council. She's actually moderating a panel that will educate the attendees on how to build their business. I'm excited. I have my certification, WOSB and my WBE. So, and I've been able to reap the reward for being a certified business. So I thought that that was very near and dear to my heart to have them to be able to be there, as well as I think she has someone from SBA that's on her panel as well. So that's great. We have BB&T that's doing a lot of amazing work. They're actually leading a panel on access to capital, teaching entrepreneurs how to leverage their personal credit to get business credit. And so I'm excited about that panel. We also have the HBCU Lab, which we are sponsoring 150 to 200 youth in this lab, free of charge, no cost to them, so that they're able to come and they're able to actually speak to some of the entrepreneurs and experts there, so they can gain a little bit more clarity on what some of the things that they need to do from a grassroots perspective, and if they want to be an entrepreneur. So I'm excited about that. Ty Hayes, she's the Chief Technology Officer for the City of Atlanta. I'm a really great friend of mine. I'm excited to have her. We're going to be talking about how to use technology to leverage and to scale your business. The things that I'm really, really excited about. So this isn't just another summit or event, but this is something that really will help people to get to the next level as they enter into 2020 as entrepreneurs.
Okay, if you can hold the camera up a little bit higher so I can see your beautiful face. That's so much better there. There we go. And so tell us, why is it important for people to take part into your event? And then what is the website? What website should they go to for those that are in the Atlanta area, or for those that would be in Atlanta on December the 16th? What's the website that they can go to register?
Well, the website is MillionaireMastermindAcademy.com. And the reason why it is so important for someone to register is because you don't know what you don't know, okay? There's always opportunities to grow. If you're not a multi-millionaire or even billionaire, I think that when you stop learning is when you start to fail, all right? Or you just don't excel. So I think it's important to always learn new things. I think it's important to connect with these type of people. These are decision makers. These are people that could, change the trajectory of anyone's company. A lot of times I tell people that you are one relationship away from a breakthrough. You are one piece of knowledge away from success. So that's why it's very important. And just for that, if it was me, and I don't care if I was in Czechoslovakia, I'll try to figure out how to get to Atlanta,
No, without a doubt. So give everybody a little bit more history behind you. Let's go a little bit deeper into your story. You say you started from humble means, but give us some details. Describe to us where you started at, because a lot of times, like I see you on Facebook. I see what you be doing on Facebook, but you have the nice cars and the nice clothes and different things like that. But people know they might see your glory, but they don't know the story. So explain a little bit of this so that individuals can understand you a little bit better.
Absolutely. So my mother was addict. Actually, my entire family, I had an entire family of drug addicts and alcoholics. And I'm going to show you something really quickly. This is actually one of my books. It's called When God Says Go, Turning Your Storms into an Unshakable Relationship with God, Leaving It All Behind. And my sister, she's 17 years old and she's beautiful. Her name is Miracle, but let me tell you the reason why her name is Miracle. So she was born with crack in her system, and the doctors told my mother that if she did not admit herself into a rehab, that they was going to keep the baby if she lived. And with saying that, my mother has now been clean and sober now for 17 years.
Wow.
And my sister is beautiful and she's healthy. But that was my upbringing. So that's another reason why I'm really, really passionate about this thing called life, because it's truly not how you start, but it is how you finish. And so I've been fortunate enough to build um, not just my companies, but hundreds of other people's companies through understanding practical and having biblical wisdom. A lot of people try to do things and don't have wisdom. They may have worldly wisdom, but not biblical wisdom. And I believe that that is so very, very important. So you can't understand the people if you've never went through anything. So I totally understand the people because I've experienced it. I've experienced abandonment. I've experienced failure. I've experienced poverty. I've experienced that. And so I believe that God sends us all through things like that so that we can be able to help other people come out of what they're going through. And so that's pretty much my background.
How is that is so important? Black women are leading the nation and starting their own business. We talk about that, which is great. But what many of our businesses are having issues with, along with black businesses, is gaining access to capital. So, with you being a beautiful African American woman who's started a business, how were you able to grow? How were you able to scale? How were you able to expand? Because I know you have offices I think in Houston and Atlanta, and tell us where. I know you have offices in a couple of different places, so tell us where you have them as well. But how
Yep.
were you able to grow and expand that for those that are watching and need to really grow their company and expand it as well?
So I do have an office in Houston, Atlanta, and a satellite office in LA. And the way I was able to scale my company was first of all, I stayed where I needed to be, networking with the right people, right? Understanding who my target audience is so that I can be where they are. So that's one of the things, networking. And not spending my profit. Okay, a lot of entrepreneurs, they don't invest in their business right. So, or they take their profit and spend it instead of investing it back into their business.
Hold your camera up for me a little bit, so I can see your beautiful face. I got to be able to see that. You see your face now. So you said a lot of people they spend their money instead of putting it back into the business.
So that was one thing that I did, and I always knew the value that I offer. And so a lot of entrepreneurs, when they start businesses based on the type of the money that they can make. I start businesses based on the problems that I can solve. So that way money is not an issue. When you are solving a problem, the money will follow you.
That is so absolutely correct, and I think that's important for anyone that's out there watching. If you're looking at starting a business, or if you have a business, the question is what problems can you solve? What questions? What can you solve with your business? It's so important to be able to know that. So I see you also with this upcoming event on December the 16th, and again, I want you to be able to give the website again. And again, everyone, we're here with Velma Trayham of Millionaire Mastermind Academy. We love that word, millionaire. Great. You have you have Dr. Julianne Malvo. So why is it important that you have her onto this event that you have coming up on the 16th?
Dr. Julia Malvo, she was actually going to be moderating our HBCU panel. She is her mother, so she won't be there this time, but I'm looking forward to working with her. So her mother, just pray for her and her mother.
Okay, no, without a doubt, this without a doubt. So this, so what do you? So tell me, as they get a little bit noisy there in the background. Tell me, what have you found? So obviously you're doing events now, and that's been able to help you grow your business. What are like some of the top three tips that you give to business owners on what they need to be focused, to grow the business, and to stay in business? Because it's one thing to start a business, it's another thing to be able to stay in
So the number one tip, and I'm going to whisper. I hope that you can still hear me because my
business.
phone is getting ready to die. But the first tip is make sure that you associate yourself with the right organizations, such as the U.S. Black Chamber of Commerce, and organizations that could actually help them to get to the connect with the right people, connect to the right resources. That's number one. Number two is keep a positive attitude at all times because it is your attitude, not your altitude that determines your altitude. That's number two. But then number three, faith without works is dead. Okay. There's a lot of people that pray, 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 and they're not doing anything to back it up. Okay. Start getting out there in spite of your fear, in spite of what Joe Blow told you around the corner. So I think that those are three very, very powerful tips because it starts with the foundation and a mindset to be successful.
No, that makes a lot of sense. And you have to have the right works. You have to have the right strategies into what you're doing, and as you're trying to grow your business. But as you say, and I love why you're having your event there because you're bringing a collective of individuals there who can begin to do business with each other, which is extremely important. It's extremely important that we're able to do business with each other. So this is good. So 2020 is coming up. What's next for Velma and your company and 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 your other companies as well in 2020? Where do you see yourself going?
Where I see myself in 2020. Well, I'll first say this. It is not my plans, but the plans of God. And with saying that, um, I am looking forward to empowering women all around the world, helping them to embrace their go moment. I am looking forward to an entrepreneur school, actually, several entrepreneurs 5 years, and not the type of entrepreneur schools that talk a lot about KPIs and things like that, but the practical aspect of things for youth. So I'm excited about that, and just to continue to bring hope to our communities, to our youth, and to just continue to promote and inspire hope, creativity, innovation, and sustainability.
Now, this is good. Well, we're gonna get ready to wrap it up, but we're gonna bring you back here so that you can actually explain more about your company, more about your business, more about this upcoming event. Because for those women that are out there that are watching, I want to underscore that Dr. she is a superstar and she's going places. And one of the things that we want to do is we're here to help our women grow, also of course to help our men grow as well. But this is women's time. It is time for women to grow and it's time for women to expand. And we want to do everything that we can to help our women grow. So if you're a woman out there and you're looking for a mentor, this is a great person to reach out to. Obviously, she's busy and a lot going on, but I'm confident that someone will reach out to her to see how you can work with her. So, Velma, give me your contact information and tell us about your business and what you're doing.
Yes, absolutely. So I'm on Instagram, Velma, Belma underscore Trayham, Trayham. I'm on LinkedIn, Velma Trayham. And the website again is Millionaire Mastermind Academy.com. I'm also on Facebook, Dr. Velma Trayham.
No, great. And tell everybody a little bit about this event one more time. For those that want to attend, those that are looking for a great event, they might be in the Atlanta area, might be in a 100-mile radius of Atlanta. And they're needing to be able to really connect with each other. Tell us about this event and why again this will come. Give us the website again.
To learn, build, and scale your business. If you're looking to connect to decision makers, if you're looking to take your business to the next level, if you're not seeing 7, 8, 9 figures, then this is definitely an opportunity to and to learn new. So it's not a stale type of activation. It's something that it's very, very valuable.
Okay. Give the web address again.
Millionaire Mastermind Academy.com.
Millionaire Mastermind Academy.com. Millionaire Mastermind Academy.com. This is excellent. Listen, I cannot say this enough. If you are in the Atlanta area and you just want to grow, one of the things I love, one of the best ways to grow your business is to attach yourself to other people that are growing. And I'm also one of those people, you have to reinvent the wheel. So if you have those who are actually doing it, not talking about doing it, those who have actually built a business, business, find them, reach out to them, connect with them, and see how you can grow. Also, what I tell my members all the time, and as what we say here at the chamber, don't go with your hand down. Always go looking at seeing how you can add value to that business owner. What can you do to help them to grow? What can you do to help them to expand? If you go with that mindset that I'm going to do what I can to help Velma to grow, then to help you to grow also. Any final thoughts? So that you can get back to your business.
You know what? I thank you for my story, and I thank you for the opportunity to just be an authentic version of myself. And aside from that, thank you, U.S. Black Chamber, for what you guys are doing for entrepreneurs.
Now we're looking at seeing you grow some more. So is next month. So
I'm about to be blowing up all y'all phones because I want to see the growth.
we want to help you. We definitely want to help you. That's what we're here for, and we're here to help our businesses grow. Because if our businesses grow, we grow as an organization. So again, I want to definitely encourage everyone that's watching. Again, I want to say hello to everyone that's watching. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for watching the broadcast. I'm going to bring you back on here sometime soon. So we're going to do something real soon. You let me know what's on your schedule for next week. I want to do something else right before your event actually comes. So this is good.
Sounds good.
So thank you for joining us, Velma. And listen, get back to your
Thank you.
event. Thank you, everyone else, for joining us. This has been a great cast. Again, the event is Millionaire Mastermind. Make sure I get it right here. Millionaire Mastermind Academy. There we go. There we go. There we go. That's it right there. Millionaire Mastermind Academy. Go to www.mastermindacademy.com. If you're in the Atlanta area, you can even you decide I can go. Look at the website and go to that event. I think this is great. So thank you so much again for your time. We're going to be talking soon. I'm going to bring you back on before your event takes place.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You have a good
Bye. You too.
So everyone, this was absolutely great. And we wanted to kind of get a little bit of that. We know it was a little noise in the background, but we definitely wanted to get a little bit of that while she was there at an event. She's really a mover and a shaker. She's really someone that's doing a lot with her business. She's really doing what she can to help that business to grow. And so, again, if you want to grow, I've learned if I want to grow, if you want to grow, you got to connect yourself with people that are growing. And she talked about how she had a bad environment growing up. She grew up in the crack environment, but she didn't allow her environment to dictate where she was going in the future. And so that's what we have to learn how to do as business owners. We got to get with those that's going somewhere. We got to find people that are doing things. And sometimes, 2020 is coming up for those that are watching. 2019 is over. This decade is over. We have a new year coming up. We have a new decade coming up. So what are your goals? What are your plans? What are you planning to do? What are you going to do? And how are you going to get there? And it's so important for you to understand that you must have a goal. And so you need new friends. You need new friends, need new associates, new direction. You need some new strategies. And it's a great time to kind of, as the year starts in January 2020, to pull away. And she was talking about the Bible. Sometimes you need to go on a fast and just pray. Ask God what he wants you to do in this upcoming season. It's always important that you have the right strategy and you have the right direction of what you want to do. So plan, strategize, meet some new connections, new relationships, new connections. Sometimes you got to leave that old atmosphere, those old friends behind, and really go for those that are really trying to make some things work. So thank you all for joining the broadcast. This was a short one today. Just wanted to kind of get that one in there, but I'm going to bring her back when she didn't have much noise in the background. And I want her to talk some more about her story, some more about her business, what she's doing, and how she's growing. And so again, make sure that you are supporting Black-owned businesses. So it's great to be on Facebook and Instagram and LinkedIn and Twitter and all these other places and talking about supporting Black businesses. But it's even better if you take those dollars that you earn every day and pour them into a Black business. So as I mentioned that, what I'm going to highly suggest and ask everyone to do, please download our app, the USBC directory. Download the USBC directory mobile app. That is the best and the easiest way to locate Black-owned businesses on the planet. That is the largest Black-owned business directory on the planet. We list over 100,000 Black-owned businesses around the country and around the world. We want to do what we can to expose your business. And if you are out there and you need to make sure that you want other individuals to be able to locate you, to be able to find you, reach out to us. Send us an email. Send me a message here on Facebook. Send me a message on YouTube. Say, hey, what can I do to be able to grow my business? How can the U.S. Black Chambers help us? If you are excited and you would like to become a member of the United States Black Chambers, hop onto our website, www.usblackchambers, that's with an s.org. Again, www.usblackchambers.org. Hop onto the website and listen, we need you and you need us. We want to help you to grow and we need you to help us to grow as well. And tell more people about the broadcast. We're here every week. Every week we bring great Black-owned businesses. We bring great Black people that are doing great things around the country and around the world. Man, on a weekly basis, I'm talking to some amazing companies. I'm talking to Black companies that are doing acquisitions. I'm talking to great Black companies that are in the IT space, great construction companies. I just talked to one of my, construction companies today. He just closed on a $20 million contract. So, we have some great companies doing some great things. So don't believe the hype. Black people are doing some great things, but we have to have platforms like this. We have to have platforms like you see with Roland Martin's show. We have to have platforms, our own platforms. We must support them so that they can grow, that they can expand, and so that we can hear what's going on around the country. We can hear what's going on around the country, around the world, and know that other people are actually out there doing what we believe is impossible. So the impossible is actually possible. So we need you definitely to connect with us. As we connect with you, we definitely want to do what we can to help you to grow. So again, make sure that you are still supporting Black-owned business during this holiday season. Don't spend all your money. Don't throw all your money down the drain, just trying to keep up with individuals during this holiday season. Save some of your money and pour that money into yourself. Invest into yourself. That's one of the best things that we could do as business owners. Invest into yourself. Pour it back into your business. Pour it into your dream. Pour it into your passion. What is it that you want to do that you believe that you can do? Listen, Velma, she did it. She's been able to grow a business. As you heard, she has an office in Houston. She has an office in Atlanta. She has a satellite office in Los Angeles. But it's because she had a dream, she had a passion, and she decided to go for it. And so it's not good enough just to talk about having a dream and a passion. As business owners, and particularly as entrepreneurs, we've learned that you have to take some risks. And sometimes the best risk to take is taking a risk on yourself. You got to be able to take that risk on yourself and believe, you know what, if other people did it, if Velma did it, I can do it. If some of these other individuals who've come onto our platform, if, Rodney Greenup, Eric Adolph, if Industrial Bank, we've had some amazing individuals this year come onto the platform and talked about how they've been able to grow the business and expand the business. So it's possible for them and it's possible for you. So what I highly suggest that you do is take some time out, write down your plan, figure out what you want to do and how you're going to get there, and connect with an organization like ours. We're here to help you. We're here to help you to grow, here to help you to expand. And we want to connect you to companies like Velma's. We want to connect you to companies that are not talking about doing it, but who are actually doing it. And it's not as glamorous as what it looks like. It's hard work and it's tough, but it's so rewarding when you are going after a vision, something that you decided that you wanted to do, and build a company in which you can employ other individuals, you can make a difference in your community, and you can bring about change. So this platform here was created so that we can really help our businesses to grow. We can help our businesses to expand and help our businesses to really get where they're trying to go. So become a member today of the United States Black Chambers. Become a member, www.usblackchambers.org. Download the app, USBC Directory. Again, USBC stands for United States Black Chambers. USBC Directory. Download the app. And you need an ecosystem. You need a network. You must join forces with other people because you cannot do it by yourself. Listen, as I get ready to close here, I'm getting ready to go watch the game. So tell me, who do y'all have tonight? We got the Cowboys and we got Chicago Bears. We have the Cowboys and Chicago Bears. Who do you have tonight in the game? Listen, this. If the Cowboys lose tonight, I don't know what to say. It's just horrible. Like they're 6-6, and Chicago is 6-6. So this is a match of the 500s. This is a match of some mediocre teams. But the Cowboys better win. I don't like the Cowboys, but listen, you Cowboys fans out there, if y'all don't win tonight, that's horrible. That's horrible. So listen, we're definitely excited about that. So tell me who you got tonight for the football game of tonight. That's one of the reasons why I like doing the show on Thursday night. I love to see what's going on here with the football game. So definitely send us an email. If you have any questions, send us an email. Let us know your thoughts. But thank you so much for joining this broadcast. We'll be back next week with some great companies and talking about some other great things here that we're doing at the US Black Chambers. And so we're excited. We're going to stay live here for a few more moments time. So we're going to keep it live. Here. But thank you all so much for joining us. Thank you for being with us. This has been a great show and a great event. And again, reach out to Velma Trayham. Millionaire Mastermind Academy, millionairemastermindacademy.com. Log onto that website and see how you can be a part of that event that's coming up here on this. I might be there myself, so we'll be talking about that. So excited about that. You all have a great evening, have a great night, and we'll be seeing you soon.